Here's 4 reasons why Cynthia is the worst Pokemon champion. There's not much you can say about Cynthia's character other than she's a difficult final boss, she likes archaeology, and children on the internet like calling her mummy. That's all we know about her. No backstory, character growth, nothing. I suppose you can say she mentions to you that she enjoys battling, but being the champion and saying you enjoy battling is like Brock saying he loves women. But Hmaz, Steven is literally the same, but he likes rocks. Which brings me on to... some champions can make up for being boring or uninteresting by being actively involved in the story. We learn Steven has a great admiration for the biodiversity of the Hoenn region by helping him stop Team Magma from blowing up Mount Chimney. We learn Lance is a psychopath by watching him fire a hyper beam at this random store owner. What does Cynthia do? She gives us the HM for cut and a Togepi. Because her Togekiss didn't use protect. Okay, I suppose she does go up to Mount Coronet and travel through the distortion world with you to stop Cyrus. But what does she do when she's confronted with this insane guy that's actively putting the world in danger?
Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
They have some awful philosophical debate and then she just stands there while we battle Cyrus. Because obviously this random 10-year-old child is better suited for this task than a literal champion. After receiving your 5th badge, Cynthia finds you and asks you to deliver this precious charm of hers to her grandma. I have 2 issues with this. The obvious one being why Cynthia couldn't deliver it herself. I understand being the champion is probably quite busy work, but the fly animation in this game only takes a couple of seconds. Secondly, I think it shows a certain lack of care to entrust a random 10-year-old you've only met once to travel halfway across the region and deliver this extremely precious item. To be honest, she was probably trying to get rid of it and then shift the blame onto me if it didn't get delivered. It's no secret that Cynthia's team is one of the toughest in Pokemon's history. But is it actually her team? Don't you find it suspicious that Volo and Cynthia's team share 5 of the same Pokemon? Who's to say Cynthia didn't stumble across this old box one day that contained these guys and use them to easily become champion in the present? But Volo only has the same team because the writers couldn't be bothered to give him an actual one. Now, that's just not true. When have Game Freak's writers ever been lazy?